morning, everybody. Welcome to the campus here at Bishop Guertin, home of the Cardinals, for tonight's Division I boys basketball game between the visiting Exeter Bluehawks and the home team, the Bishop Guertin Cardinals. My name is Jason Roby. I'll be bringing you all of the action here tonight, here on the Highlight Guy with Steve Cody on the Moving Pictures. I am joined by Coach Holmes of Exeter High School. Coach, thanks for joining us. Looking at your schedule, a couple of tough ones in the loss column the last couple of games against Bedford and Trinity, games that you were in control at one point or another, kind of got away from you. What did you take from those games?
Yeah, we've been able to play some of the really good teams close. We just haven't had enough to get over the hump.
You talk about you had a team against Dover, uncharacteristic. Did the kids maybe overlook that team? Did Dover maybe shoot lights out in that game? How did that one go down?
Dover beat us that game.
Yeah.
Morales had a great game, and you know, they played really, really well. Hey, you got to come to play in our league every night.
Every night. What do you like about your team, Coach? 5-4, any given night, as we know, anybody can win. But what do you like about this Blue Hawk team this year?
I got a lot of seniors. I got 8 seniors, and they've worked hard for the program. We got a lot of size.
Yeah.
You know, one of the bigger teams I've coached in all my years. So, you know, pretty good rebounding, shot blocking, and that type of stuff.
So what do you need to do to have success here tonight against this Bishop Guertin team?
We got to be able to slow them down a little bit. You know, McGowan's a tremendous scorer.
Yeah.
Youssef is a tremendous player, and so is Fabrizio. So, you know, we have to be able to contain those guys.
Yep. Well, I wish you the best of luck here tonight. Steve Lane from National North wanted me to be sure to say hello to you. He's enjoying his time watching at home on the Highlight Guy. He wishes you the best. Here with Coach Holmes, the Exeter Bluehawks will be right back with his counterpart right after this here on the Highlight Guy. Welcome back to the Collegiate Dome here on the campus of Bishop Guertin. Jason Roby bringing you all the action. Steve Cody, as always, the man on the Moving Pictures, joined here by the head coach of the Cardinals, Will Horn. Coach, thanks for joining us here tonight. Your guys come in riding a 4-game win streak. Got to be pleased with the way your kids are playing up to this point.
Yeah, we're playing well. Our tough schedule, you know, it gave us a really good chance to kind of look at ourselves, see what we need to get better at, and we just try to improve every practice, and we're improving in games, and we're looking good.
Talk to Coach Holmes in the pregame earlier, just before we spoke to you, and interesting team here in this Exeter team. They lose an interesting game to Dover High School. Dover shoots lights out, but you know, you talk about games against Portsmouth, games against Bedford, games against Trinity. They're in those games, if not leading in those games. This is kind of a different kind of Exeter team that can maybe sneak up and bite you. What are your guys going to do to have success here tonight?
Hey, from a coach's perspective, I don't think Jeff Holmes sneaks up on anybody in this division.
That's a great point.
He's been here. This is one of the premier programs in this division, and they always have talent. They always have great players, and like you said, they play everybody competitive. You have to play well to beat them, and you know, we got to do that tonight.
So what are the things we should be looking for from your guys tonight to have that kind of success and go for the 5th win in a row?
We've had a lot of success using our speed, so we're just going to try to keep using our speed. Knocking down shots is always important for us, so just use our speed, get on transition, and just defend.
Love to hear it. Coach Will Horn of the Bishop Guertin Cardinals. It should be a good one here. Before the snow comes, before the cold comes, we got a good one right here for you on the campus of Bishop Guertin. We'll be right back with the opening tip right after these messages.
Great seeing you,
Thanks,
Coach.
buddy. Good seeing you.
It's Tebow. He's running all the way back to the left of the 5-yard line. Stretches it out. That's Anthony D. He gets out to the 25. He breaks another tackle to the 30, the 35, the 40, 50, the 45, the 40. 30-25, there's nobody near him.
No flags.
What a play.
Anthony D goes the distance. D stands for distance. Come the Clippers. On the low block, kick out, downtown, Yahtzee! By Landry, double 0, 0-on-0. Caruso from downtown, knocks down a triple.
In front of the goal mouth, they jump for it. The header finds the back of the net. Hadley Camo with a spectacular play.
Sports give kids so much more than wins and losses. They build confidence, teamwork, leadership, resilience, lessons that prepare them for success in school, in careers, and in life. None of that matters if kids aren't safe. A concussion, an injury, or unsafe conditions can end a child's sports journey too soon. Safe Sports Network is there, on the sidelines, in schools, and in our community, preventing injuries, responding to emergencies, and guiding kids safely back to the games they love. With every donation, you're not just funding a program, you're protecting kids' futures. You're investing in safer fields, gyms, and rinks. Please join us. Support Safe Sports Network, because every child deserves to play safe.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to the campus here at Bishop Guertin High School. It is a cold Friday evening. Couple nights away from what we are hearing is going to be a snowmageddon, a throwback to 1978. Steve Cody was just 25 years old back in 78. Is that right, Steve? But he's not bothered by the cold here tonight, fans. He is up here shirtless and ready to go. It's been a while since we brought you some action here, and it should be a good one between these Exeter Bluehawks, these Bishop Guertin Cardinals. Hey, also want to give mention that the AFC title game, guess who's back, baby? The New England Patriots going to make another appearance in the AFC title game in Denver. Hard to believe they're going to miss the storm, and we're going to get hammered by it. I was talking to someone down in South Carolina today, and she was worried that they're going to get mostly ice down there, maybe 4 inches of ice, and they do not have the kind of trucks and infrastructure down there to
to prepare for something like this, and they just suffered through Hurricane Helena as well. So want to wish our friends down in South Carolina and all across the country the best. And everybody watching at home, thanks for joining us from the warmth of your own homes all the way across the country. We are, as mentioned, live here at Bishop Guertin High School. The student section will be loud and proud, joined by the pep band across the way. Exeter High School, always a power program in their own right, visits here with a 5-4 record under head coach Jeff Holmes. And they've had an interesting season up to this point. A couple of tough losses to some perennial favorites in the state, Trinity and Bedford High School. That Bedford game, who is, I believe, ranked number 1 or 2 on the highlight guy rankings, that Bedford team they lost to by 3 points. All right, we're meeting the starters. They get a welcome here to the Caliga Dome. The balcony Muppets are alive and well across the way in the nest as this Exeter team comes in with something to prove here on the road. As we mentioned, Coach Jeff Holmes, a perennial playoff contender, and they always go deep into those playoffs. We're going to get win number 6 here tonight on the evening. On the other side of the ledger, this Bishop Guertin Cardinal team, we talked to Coach Will Horn. They got to get out and run early. A smaller court. We'll see if that speed plays an advantage here for a team that has won 4 straight games. They come in tonight with a 6-3 record. Want to thank y'all for joining us here on the Highlight Guy. Jason Roby bringing you the action. Steve Cody, as always, is the man on the moving pictures. And if you are afraid of the dark, fear not. They'll turn these lights on momentarily. We got some good games coming up for you here on the Highlight Guy. Next week, we'll be covering the Pinkerton and Londonderry Mac Plaque, and we'll talk about some other games as well. We'll pause the national anthem. We'll be right back after the anthem. In the books. Lighting has been restored, and we have a great game on tap for you here tonight as the 6-3 Bishop Guertin Cardinals welcome in the 5-4 Exeter Bluehawks. As we mentioned, Pinkerton and Londonderry next Friday night in a boy-girl doubleheader. And then after that, the following Friday night, we will be in Concord for Concord Christian and Bedford High School girls basketball action, and what could be a potential championship game matchup, if not a Final Four matchup. And then our last game of the regular season will be in Londonderry for the return match of that Bedford versus Londonderry girls game. That should be a good one. Only the best games in the state here on the Highlight Guy. Want to thank you all for joining us as the starting 5 take the floor for each team. Exeter will be in their dark navy uniforms with white numbers. Bishop Guertin in their home whites with their green numbers. And Guertin will be going left to right on your screen. I want to thank you all once again for joining us. A great packed gymnasium here. It was a great junior varsity game. BG came out 4 points ahead in a back and forth battle in the 70s. A great game to what Should be the beginning of a great evening here at Bishop Guertin High School. All right, the tip is won by Exeter. They will operate in the half court. Spin move down on the low block, up, no. Game was played above the rim there. Rebound comes into the hands of Steinbrook, and the Cardinals quickly get it up the floor. Dribble drive, penetrate, baseline jumper up, no good. Battling for, and the rebound taken there by Griffith, and back the other way come the Blue Hawks. Griffith, a senior, operating on the point right now, gets that high post in pass. Nice little turnaround fadeaway jumper off the glass, no good. Second bite of the apple, up and in, and a great make there by Jack Thibodeau. Jack averaging about 8 points a game here coming into tonight. And a good start for the Blue Hawks as they set up defensively. Interesting look at the 3-2 matchup zone it appears to be, as we'll see how Guertin dissects this. That one almost airmailed into the stands. Good save, and back again downtown. Yahtzee! Three-point bomb made by Fabrizio. He's trying to continue that 10 points per game average. 3-2 Cardinals. Student section comes alive here at the Caliga Dome. The nest is alive and well. Nice penetrate. Good job weaving in and out of traffic there was Jackson McDonald, the junior, and he puts the Blue Hawks back up 4-3. Fabrizio now. Lost the dribble, needs help. He's not shy. Downtown back iron, no. Skying for that one amongst the land of the trees. Jump ball called, and going in there was Sam Woodward. And because of that hustle by Woodward, the Cards will keep possession. It was one white shirt amongst 3 blue shirts, and Woodward keeps the possession alive. Over the top, and now back up, and they will reset the scene here. Little dribble drive, runner in the lane, high, no good. It was a nice look for Youssef, but he was challenged at the cup. And the first foul will be against number 24, Woodward. That'll be his first, the team's first. Cards extend the pressure. And now they'll fall back and pick up at the half court. Man-to-man defense. High elbow, downtown, long 2, in and out, 1 and done. Fabrizio clears the glass, and the Cards will fly. Downtown, Yahtzee! And Woodward joins the 3-party. Cards back on top, 6-4. So Exeter gonna have to extend the defense. Take away that 3-point shot. Good quick hands there, and back the other way. McGowan! Tried the Jordan up and under, no good. But following that shot on the trailer, another bite of the apple, up and in. Great job on the glass by Andre Steinbrook. And the Cards came away with points because of their work on the offensive glass there. 2 offensive rebounds to keep that alive. Griffith will turn the ball over. He was harassed all the way trying to dump off a pass. We're going to get a travel call, a turnover by Steinbrook. We'll get the first sub of the game as Woodward will head out, and Josh Corvo, the senior, will come in for Coach Horn. 8-4 Cardinals. And Huxley Brown was being harassed by Steinbrook. He's going to get called for the foul. So that'll be his first, the team's second. Once you get to 5 within a period, or within a quarter, if you will, it's 2 free throws. The ball comes into the backcourt. Jackson McDonald working against McGowan. Little pull-up mid-range jumper is off the mark. Great job on the glass. and just may have lost his bearings there was Tomasi, and Nate couldn't get it to go. Nice pass, good unselfish play. Offensive foul called against the Cardinals as driving strong to the cup was number 21, Eli Youssef, but good job positioning underneath by the Blue Hawks, and 3 fouls against the Cards. 2 more will put Exeter at the line for freebies. Thibodeau brings it back up top to Tomasi. He gets harassed, going to get called for a travel. So defensive pressure there gives a turnover back to the Cardinals. Looks like Tyler Ream, the junior, will come in, and Tomasi will hit the bench for the Blue Hawks. 3:40 to go here in the first quarter. Got the replay alive and well. What a nice pass underneath, little give and go. McGowan is in the books. Or maybe it wasn't a give and go, but it was a backdoor cut, and McGowan found himself alone. Little ball fake, and up he went. Coach Horn imploring his defense to widen those wings. Spin move. Oh. They were trying to go backdoor there. One was zigging, the other was zagging. Same book, different chapter. Another turnover. We're going to get a timeout here. 30-second variety called by Coach Holmes. He wants to talk things over, down 6. Hey, I want you to stay up to date with all the Highlight Guys' upcoming live streams. Subscribe to THG Sports Network and our YouTube channel today and never miss out on the games you want to see. Just go to thehighlightguy.com, choose the live stream page, and click the buy button. For YouTube, search the Highlight Guy and hit subscribe. We thank you in advance. And by the way, if you like what you're seeing or hearing with the live stream, you think you'd like to advertise with us, just go to the Highlight Guy and email Steve at thehighlightguy.com. Love to have you on board. All of the businesses that advertise with us are absolutely raving at how their businesses have jumped exponentially. All right, 10-4 in favor of the Cardinals. 3:10 to go in the first quarter. Bringing the ball up slowly is Fabrizio. He gets it across to McGowan. Little pull-up, mid-range jumper on the baseline's no good. Skying for that one was Brown, and back the other way come the Blue Hawks. Griffith looking for help. Finds it. Oh, leather souffle by Youssef. And they're going to call the foul. You see here on the replay, as that ball goes up, and Youssef blocked it, but on the follow-up, getting a little too aggressive, was Josh Corriveau, and that is the 4th team foul. Pull-up jumper, no, short, but following, oh, and there's the 5th foul, and you can see there McGowan reached in, and that's the 5th foul, so Exeter should be at the line. They have not made that move yet, unless they've changed the rules on us. There we go. To the free throw line goes Griffith. He's averaging 7 points per game. The senior will get 2 bites of the apple here. Misses the first, he'll get a second. As checking in for the Cardinals will be Sam Prescott. The senior will replace his teammate, junior Andre Steinbreck. So aggressive play so far by the Cardinals as Griffith goes 1 out of 2. 10-5. And Griffith will now extend the pressure. McGowan working against that pressure. Nice little play. What a spin move up and under. Palms up call on Jack Thibodeau, and he'll get called for his first, the team's first. And that is going to send McGowan to the free throw line with attempts to get points 3 and 4. McGowan, shooter's touch there. Friendly rim, gets the first to get a second. He's averaging just over 26 points a game here in the state of New Hampshire. One of the premier scorers in all of Division I. And as I say that, he misses the second one. Sorry about that, Connor. Never fails, Steve. I'm going to try something else. I will not win the lottery. I never win the lottery. That ball goes out of bounds. Blue Hawks will keep it right in front of the pep band. Tyler Ream to do the honors. See if he'll hit a cymbal before he gets that thing put into play. He'll come over the top to McDonald. McDonald is fighting off that double team. Now the double team on the baseline. They quickly reverse it. Got to be aware that trap is coming. Nice little baseline play. Good job, good rotation. Bounce pass down the low block. Good movement by the defense. Good ball movement by Exeter. And a blocking foul call. Now that, I've agreed with most of the fouls called here tonight. That was a questionable one there on Corvo. That'll be his second. You'll see here on the replay. Just good aggressive play, and you'll miss it on the replay. But take my word for it. I'm never wrong. I thought I was once, but I was mistaken. Think about it. All right. Missing the first. It's Huxley Brown. He'll get a second. It's my dad humor coming out there tonight, Steve. A lot of dad humor. 1 out of 2 for the senior Brown, and it is a 5-point advantage for the Cardinals. 1:50 to go in the first quarter. Good action back and forth by both of these teams. 4-on-2. Nice pass down on the low block, in and no good, and it was bothered there by Youssef. He'll run, finds McGowan. He goes up, and in midair switches from the right to the left. It looked really cool. Reverse layup up and in, and Brown answers on the other side for the Blue Hawks. 13-8 in favor of the Cardinals. Here comes an Exeter trap on their own, and a good heads-up call by Coach Horn as he saw that trap coming and quickly called the timeout so as not to turn the ball over. It'll be a 30-second variety. And the band plays on. We'd like to thank our newest sponsor and welcome them to the team, Luke's Bar and Grill. Founded in 2019, Luke's Bar and Grill has grown quickly thanks to loyal guests and an incredible staff. Their mission, provide a welcoming space for great food, refreshing drinks, and an atmosphere that always feels like home. Whether you're here for dinner, drinks, or just to unwind, Luke's is constantly evolving to make every visit better. Find them at 142 Lowell Road in Hudson, New Hampshire, or online at lukesbarandgrill.com. That's Luke's, L-U-K-S, barandgrill.com. Jason Roby bringing you all the action here along with the highlight guy, Steve Cody. It is a freezing Friday here on the campus of Bishop Guertin between these two Division I teams. Pull-up jumper, long range, no good, and a great job of flying in there for the rebound was Nate Tomasi. Now the Blue Hawks trying to take a bite out of that Cardinal lead. 50 seconds to go. Trying to get a good shot. High elbow jump shot, no. Followed his own miss. Up strong, split a double team. Bothered. And the call will go against, you'll see it here on the replay. A good job following his own miss, battled for it and gets called for the reach, and another tough call there against Nate. Just the second team foul against Exeter. Clock has not started yet, now it has. 34 seconds to go in the first quarter. Downtown, long range, Yahtzee! And they didn't check Fabrizio, and he knocked down a triple. Cardinals have doubled up the Blue Hawks. Into the high post, kick out. Tripped on the baseline, no call, and a turnover. So an interesting no call there. Pull-up jumper is no good. Skying with the left hand, trying to knock it in at the buzzer with Sam Prescott. He couldn't get it to go, but the Cardinals jump out to a 16-8 lead here in the first quarter, led by 3 three-pointers, 2 by Fabrizio, 1 by Woodward, 5 points by McGowan, and Steinbrook with a bucket. And the other side of the ledger, it was Huxley Brown with 3 points, Thibodeau with a bucket, McDonald with a bucket, and Griffith with 1 out of 2 from the free throw line. Bouvier Prepare provides comprehensive college recruiting consulting services for student athletes and their families. If you're looking for guidance in the process of playing lacrosse, field hockey, soccer, and volleyball, Bouvier Prepare can provide a personalized plan for success. Contact them at bouvierprepare@gmail.com or call 603-465-1102. And EarthTech Systems, their premier provider of heat pump technology. Strong specialization in geothermal HVAC systems, championing energy efficiency and sustainability. Their innovative solutions not only prioritize environmental benefits, but also help customers save significantly on energy costs. Get in touch with them and their unmatched expertise at earthtechsystems.com. Exciting first quarter, 8 minutes up on the board. Exeter will get the first possession of the second quarter. A raucous student body section across the way, imploring their team to play some defense. Long range, back iron, no good. Another offensive rebound. This time Youssef clears the boards at good position on the box out. And the reach around foul will go against Johnny Gillis, the senior. And that'll be the first foul against the Blue Hawks in the second quarter. McGowan, left-hand dribble, one-hand passage to Youssef, and they will reset the scene. Over the top it came to Prescott. He will drive the lane, strong with the left, no good, and back the other way come the Blue Hawks. McDonald with his own left-hand dribble, got away with maybe a carry there, got to be careful. Little pull-up jumper, high right elbow is off the mark. And McDonald comes away with it. He airmails one to Youssef down the other end. Finds the trailer, up and in. Youssef, good recognition, finding his teammate, Sam Woodward, streaking through the middle of the paint. And a 10-point advantage for the Cardinals. That one thrown all the way across into the student section, close to it anyway. A couple of Blue Hawks will check in and a couple will check out. 3. So Blue Hawks and Cardinals going to the nest early here. Nice move to the cup by Sam Prescott. And Sam is in the ledger. Long three, hits the side of the backboard. And oh, that was an interesting one. As it went off the heel of a Blue Hawk, back into the hands of McGowan. You knew he had it going his way. He had to shoot that because of all the things to happen, it bounced right back to him off the heel of a Blue Hawk, and so why not take the 3? A steal, and back the other way come the Cards. Downtown, long range jumper, another knockdown by Woodward, and another timeout called. And we'll see here on the instant replay, Woodward knocks down a triple, and they are just catching and shooting out there. They're not waiting for Exeter to get into their defense. Taking a look at this Bishop Guertin team, there is a player wearing number 40 for the Cardinals. We do not have his name. You can see him sitting near side of the bench. We'll have to get the official scorebook at halftime to figure out who that young man is, but I believe he made the pass out onto the wing for that Woodward three-pointer. Started that fast break. 6:04 to go, and suddenly it's a 26-8 ball game in favor of the Cardinals. And they've done it inside, they've done it outside, they've done it on the fast break. They have hit 5 three-pointers so far here in the first half. Lady Gaga song in the books. Nice job by the pep band across the way. Running the point is Tyler Ream being marked up by McGowan, looks for a pick on ball. McGowan, all kinds of pestering. Nice little lead pass, but it was intercepted by Ben Smith. He kept it in play, and the Blue Hawks will run. Couple of trailers, put the brakes on, he flew right by, a la Top Gun, bounces around and in. Huxley Brown has point number 5. Cardinals operating in the half court. Got caught in midair, had to pass it quickly. Youssef. Two different official calls there. Is the far side official called travel, near side called a foul. So we'll have to get a clarification here. As it is, it'll be Youssef with his second personal. The officials are talking about it now as the far side official made a travel call. Near side official called an offensive foul. They'll talk to Coach Horn about it. Exchange a few recipes over there. Either way, it is a turnover, but it's the second foul for Youssef. And the big man will come to the bench. Blue Hawks lose their dribble out near half court. They quickly reverse it. That ball nearly stolen. Brown hits the deck. More players hit the deck. Hot potato for everybody. And coming away with it are the Cardinals. McGowan behind the back. He's not shy. Downtown, no good. One and done. Brown comes back the other way. And again, maybe getting away with a carry there. Brown feeds the low block. Nice move down on the cup. And they'll call it travel on Nate Tomasi. (26-10), 16-point Cardinal advantage. 4:30 to go in the first half. Fabrizio gives it up, cycles through. McGowan from the high right elbow. Runner high off the glass, no good, but skying for that rebound, playing above the rim, and a nice job by Woodward. That one may have been deflected in midair and back the other way. Nice pass there by Griffith, and a good finish at the cup. Griffith knew he couldn't grab that ball. He just kind of tapped it to a streaking Brown, and a good play by the Blue Hawk teammates. 26-12 in favor of the Cards. They'll operate in the half court. Coach Holmes wanted a push off on Prescott, but they'll call the foul instead against the Blue Hawks leaning in. And the Cards will take it out on the side. That one comes into the back court. That was Ray Plant trying to bother McGowan. They kick it out to the baseline. It bounces around. No good. Battled for. Are you kidding me? I don't. We're going to call that the whirling dervish. Here you go on the highlight guy replay, reminding Steve Cody of his time in the paint. Wow. That's when you know it's going your way. McGowan's driveway probably won't have any snow in it on Monday. You know, that's just the way it's going for him tonight. Cardinals operating in the half court. Will Horn doing his best Coach Roby impression down on the sidelines from back in the day. McGowan. Corriveau, hard to the cup, no. Battled for on the glass, challenged, and a block shot there, and can't believe it is Thibodeau. It looked like all ball. You'll see here on the highlight guy replay. Tough call. You can file a petition with the Federation, but you don't get a vote. Steinbreck makes the first, he'll get a second. One out of two as he front irons the second. Andre has 3 points, 29-12, 17-point Cardinal advantage. Little zone defense being employed here by the Cards. Good movement. Griffith back up top now to Brown. Brown right hand dribble, high elbow. We're going to get a hand check call against McGowan. That'll be Connor's second. The second team foul against the Cardinals. Blue Hawks have 3 with 2:09 to go in the second quarter. Bounce pass. Runner in the lane. Good strong move there by Brown. He's got 6 points here in the second quarter, starting to flex his muscle in the paint. Woodward skips it across the way. Little dribble drive, penetrate, kick out, downtown. No. But skying for that rebound was Fabrizio, and another bite of the apple. Up strong and in. Wizards on the floor as the magic continues. Look at that. Up and in, Steinbreck. I mean, at this point, if you're BG, you just throw anything at the hoop. You got a pretty good chance of it going in. 31-14 in favor of the Cardinals. Misses that one, but skying for that rebound was Woodward. I'll tell you what, Sam Woodward would make a great triple jumper. The runner in the lane is good by Acevedo, or excuse me, Fabrizio. That zone pressure continues. Trying to bother Brown. Little right hand, little hook shot-esque as Brown now has 8 in the quarter, 11 overall. High pick and roll. Find him at the foul. It was the backdoor cut. It may have been deflected. They say no. It was a good idea, and he nods to his coach as Corvo was trying to feed that backdoor cut, and it would have been a good play, but it was off the mark. Blue Hawks downtown, long range, rainmaker, no good. One and done, and back the other way come the Cards. Nice bounce pass, up strong, couldn't get it to go. Woodward again changing light bulbs here in the gym. Griffith goes up and clears the board. And he's whirling dervish on his own. So Griffith gets fouled. That one will go against Steinbreck. That'll be his second, the team's third. So the Cards have 3 fouls. The Blue Hawks have 4. Good bench play by this Cardinal team as Coach Horn has gone to it early and often. Brown, spin move, up and under, no good, but he'll get hacked in the act. He's going to head to the free throw line. You'll see here on the Highlight Guys Sports replay as he goes up strong, and will have to earn it from the charity stripe. Nine seconds to go here in the first half as Brown continues the scoring. He is the only Blue Hawk to score here in the second quarter. He's got 9 in the quarter, going for 10. Misses that one. 8 seconds to go. We'll see if the Cards can get a shot off to end it the first half. Good unselfish play, good save into the backcourt it comes, and Griffith won't get that one away on time. We're going to head to intermission. We got some bills to pay. We got to catch our breath. Good back and forth action here between two very good programs. It is Bishop Guertin 33, Exeter 17. We'll be right back with some numbers and some stats for you. You are watching live on the Highlight Guy.
Sports give kids so much more than wins and losses. They build confidence, teamwork, leadership, resilience, lessons that prepare them for success in school, in careers, and in life. None of that matters if kids aren't safe. A concussion, an injury, or unsafe conditions can end a child's sports journey too soon. Safe Sports Network is there, on the sidelines, in schools, and in our community, preventing injuries, responding to emergencies, and guiding kids safely back to the games they love. With every donation, you're not just funding a program, you're protecting kids' futures. You're investing in safer fields, gyms, and rinks. Please join us. Support Safe Sports Network, because every child deserves to play safe.
Meet Bouvier Prepare, your game changer in college athletics recruitment. We cut through the chaos, focusing on superb communication and top-notch organization. One-on-one attention, tailored strategies, and a winning game plan for emails, calls, camps, visits, and offer closings. Be prepared. Your limitless future starts now with Bouvier Prepare.
Hi, this is Deb Cody with the Dow Group at Keller Williams Coastal and Lakes and Mountains Realty. I have a passion for helping people, and I love to help people with their real estate goals, whether it's buying, selling, or investing. I'm licensed in New Hampshire, Massachusetts, and Maine, and work with an incredible team, the Dow Group, which has been the #1 real estate team in New Hampshire for the past several years. Collectively, the team has sold over $1 billion worth of real estate in the past 20 years. If you're curious to know what the local market is like in your area, feel free to reach out via my website, deb.thedowgroup.com, and let's get connected.
Hi, this is Terry Queenan from Earth Tech Systems Geothermal. We're in Nashua, New Hampshire today. We just finished putting geothermal in this historical home built in 1937. Let's go in and check it out. We're now inside the house. These are the two well lines coming in. There's one 500-foot borehole. This is the piping. This is the flow center that moves the water to the geothermal unit, which is over here. This is a very simple, high-efficiency system made by Water Furnace. This is the return duct, and we have the unit in place here. This is the Water Furnace 7 series that's in this home. This is the return air filter. Those are the pipes coming from the non-pressurized flow center. The blower is on the top, the compressor's on the bottom. Very quiet machine. This is a storage tank that makes very warm water. The water goes from this point into an on-demand tankless when there's a call for showers, cooking, etc. So not only is the customer going to save an immense amount of money, they're going from about a $1,300 a year oil bill to be on target right now for about a $300 geothermal bill, and the well is directly under me. If you'd like to learn more, check us out on our website, earthtechsystems.com.
Are you looking to play sports in college? Almost every college recruiting website recommends having a highlight video as one of the top 3 crucial recruiting tools. In fact, 93% of college coaches we surveyed said they watch a recruit's highlight video as part of their player assessments. Our sole purpose is to make you look good. Our highlight videos include an athlete bio and accolade page, stop motion, and player highlight. The video is not done until you are completely satisfied and say it's done. We also upload to YouTube or whatever recruiting platform you use. The highlight guy can also film your high school or club games to capture you in action, resulting in amazing footage that you can use to help create your highlight video. We have the expertise to help you get recruited. Check out our website at thehighlightguy.com or contact Steve at thehighlightguy.com to get started on your path to playing sports in college.
Welcome back to the campus here at Bishop Guertin, home of the Cardinals. It is a BG 33-17 game lead over the visiting Exeter Bluehawks. Jason Roby bringing you all the action along with Steve Cody here on the Highlight Guy. A battle of two teams that are posturing for position midway through the D1 schedule as they try to climb the ladder in the Division I ranks, cementing their spot in the playoffs. Exeter coming in at 5-4. Couple of tough losses to some pretty good teams, and Bishop Guertin winners of 4 in a row, coming in at 6-3. Good balanced scoring by the Cardinals. Meanwhile, it was the Huxley Brown show, excuse me, in the second quarter, as he was the only Blue Hawk to score in that second frame. Cardinals will get the first possession of the second half. Reverse layup ran out of air, did McGowan, and back the other way come the Blue Hawks. They'll work it around the perimeter. Huxley, little ball fake, fade away, shooters touch and in, and he starts right where he left off. First bucket of the third frame goes to Huxley. That one tossed underneath, and someone forgot to check Sam Woodward as they were looking up at the bottom of his sneakers as he skied for that one. Blue Hawks now need defensive stops. They cannot keep exchanging scoring possessions, as going hard to the cup was McDonald. He has just his 4th point. The junior averages almost 9 a game. 6:41 to go in the third frame. No shot clock here in the state of New Hampshire. We know that next year in the Londonderry Invitational Tournament, they will use a shot clock in the girls' tournament. New Hampshire, one of the only states in the United States not to use a shot clock. Leather souffle banished from the Kingdom of Hardwood, as blocking that one was Tomasi. Tyler Ream working against his number counterpart, Fabrizio. Now given up to Brown. Brown gave it up. In the corner it went. They will reset the scene. Crossover dribble, high elbow spin, skip pass. Found its way into the hands of Griffith. Griffith trying to make something happen with the dribble. Gave it up to Huxley. Huxley, step back. No. And a nice heads-up play is jumping out of bounds was McGowan, and he knocked it off of a Blue Hawk wing. You'll see it here on the missed shot. Good heads-up play by McGowan. Fabrizio, little step back himself. Travel called, and a good one. And you could kind of see that one coming. It was a nice make, but he may have dragged a foot just a tad, and the travel was called. 14-point Cardinal advantage as McDonald works against the pressure. They're going to call it on the floor. It's going to go against Fabrizio. That'll be Luca's first foul, the team's first foul. It was a good make by McDonald, but it didn't count. Downtown Yahtzee for Griffith. And a timeout called by Coach Horn. He wants to talk things over, as the lead is now 11, a 30-second timeout. Let's take a look as the band continues to destroy my eardrums from across the way. That might be the loudest band I've heard indoors. I'm not sure if there's a noise ordinance here inside the building. My goodness. And I can't hear anything, Steve, anyway. So I'm assuming it's loud. Let's take a look at this Exeter team in the scoring column. Griffith has 4 points, McDonald with 4, Jack Thibodeau with 2 points, and Huxley Brown has 14 to lead the Blue Hawks. On the other side of the ledger, it is Woodward with 10, Steinbreck with 5, McGowan with 10. 8 points for Fabrizio and 2 for Prescott. All right, timeout in the books. Cardinals trying to avoid a turnover. Woodward, left-hand dribble, backdoor cut. McGowan fades away, can't get it to go, battling for it on the glass. And it was a good battle as Tomasi and Steinbreck. The game being played high above the rim here tonight. High elbow, Huxley will retreat. Skip pass was open, albeit briefly, and they will reset. Griffith. Downtown, no. Good quick rebound by the Cardinals, and back the other way comes Bishop Guertin. Backdoor cut. McGowan needs help, finds it. Nice pass underneath. Fabrizio to Youssef. And believe it or not, folks, that's Eli Youssef's first bucket of the game. Little fadeaway jumper, no good. Offensive glass. Good work by the senior Nathan Tomasi. And he has his first bucket of the evening. 3:50 to go in the third frame. Cardinals. Three-point shot, back iron, no. Possession will stay with BG as Coach Holmes goes to the bench. Johnny Gillis and Jack Thibodeau will check in, and looks like Griffith and Tomasi will head to the bench. Cardinals by 11. Got to get that ball in. They do to Woodward over the top. Downtown. No one picked up the inbounds. Good body control and a great finish by Andre Steinbreck. He has 7. Good ball movement by the Blue Hawks. That one like a hot potato, though, went off of Thibodeau's hands. They would have had a good look there had they been able to control it. Sam Woodward will check out of the game. McGowan gives it up. Downtown Youssef, front iron or side iron, no good. One and done. Back the other way come the Blue Hawks with Tyler Ream. Tyler. Right-hand dribble. Youssef picks him up. Low block it goes. And a foul called as Brown kept at it. That foul is going to go against Steinbreck. You'll watch the replay there. Huxley just kept working at it. That'll be Andre's third personal foul, the second on the cards, as the senior Huxley Brown will head to the free throw line. Balcony Muppets alive and well here on the campus of Bishop Guertin. Woodward will quickly check back in. And Steinbreck will head out. 1 out of 2. McGowan will run. Left hand jump shot, no good from the baseline. It was a good look. Was challenged over there. Griffith trying to beat the double team. He does. He finds Brown. Brown goes into the corner with it to Thibodeau, and now back up top it comes to Griffith. The double team came out, and the Blue Hawks will keep possession. Three-point shot, no good. The trajectory on that three-pointer a little bit flat. Look at me critiquing shooting. Griffith goes up high off the top of the backboard, no good. Cleaning up the mess there was Thibodeau. He's got 4. Yeah. McGowan went up strong. He got hacked in the act. We'll go back to that point. There's your replay as McGowan will head to the line, going up strong with the left. I'm critiquing the shooting of a kid that has 17 points here in the third quarter. What's wrong with that picture? Yeah. McGowan in and out. There's a couple of Blue Hawks will check in, as will a couple of Cardinals. Pair of birds for each team taking the floor. 1:44 to go in the third frame. A relatively quick third quarter, as only 3 total fouls called collectively. 1 out of 2 goes McGowan. He's got 12 points, averaging 26 per game. So well below his average, but he comes away with a steal. You know that was destined to happen. Foot, mouth insert. 1:23 to go. Brown gave it back up into the corner, no good. Blue Hawks and Cardinals diving on the floor, trying to get that loose ball. It'll be a jump ball call. Possession will go, or stay rather, with the Blue Hawks. 69 seconds to go in the third quarter. 43-29 Cardinals. Nice inbound play as they lost Brown on the inbounds. He's got 7 points in the third quarter. Up strong by McGowan. High post feed. Brown, good body control, too much spin. Hawks will come away with another opportunity. Kick out, downtown, no. And another offensive rebound. Yahtzee knocked down by Griffith. And that coming because of the work on the offensive glass by the Blue Hawks. Lead is down to 10 points. Leather souffle, and back the other way comes Exeter. High off the glass, no good. Rebound on the follow, on the trail by Tomasi. At the buzzer, no good, side iron. And just like that, the lead is down to 8 points. Good battle here from the campus of Bishop Guertin. It was a back and forth quarter. And the Blue Hawks had 21 points in the third quarter. 21-11 outscored the Cardinals, and we said that the Blue Hawks could not afford to exchange baskets with the Cardinals at the pace they were going. They got some defensive stops, they crashed the glass hard, they followed shots, and as a result, they outscore the Cardinals by 10 in that third quarter to come to within 8 points as we get ready to start the fourth. Good basketball game here in Division I. This Bishop Guertin team will host Salem on the 27th, 6:30 tip. Meanwhile, Exeter will host Spalding High School on the 27th for a 6:30 tip. I'm sure Coach Holmes and the Blue Hawks would like nothing more than to go into that game 2 games above 500 rather than at 500. We'll see if they can continue riding that wave of momentum that they created in the third quarter. BG, meanwhile, game of momentum. They've got to do something to put a tourniquet on that third quarter explosion of the Blue Hawks. Shot was blocked. McGowan came away with it. Nice ball fake, up, in. And the fans here wanted an offensive call, and a forearm shiver was no good. As it is, the Blue Hawks will get called for the foul. That one is going to go against Nate Tomasi. That'll be his second, the team's first. I know you're going to find this hard to believe, Steve. I may have called offensive foul on that as well. But again, I don't get a vote. Woodward hands it off to McGowan. He goes behind the back and looking for a high screen instead. Nice pass down on the low block. Exeter cut it off well. Jump stop, up and out. It was a good look for the Cardinals. They just couldn't put the biscuit in the basket. Griffith, bounce pass to the high post. Brown goes up and under. Good body control by Huxley Brown, and he's having himself a whale of a game here tonight. Nice touch by the big man. Pull up, jumper, no. That hit the back iron. Griffith didn't have the numbers. He was wise to hold off. The Cardinals got back in transition defense well that time. Good heads up play by Griffith. Trying to maximize their possessions here are the Blue Hawks. Ball nearly stolen. Griffith downtown, no. Another offensive rebound and another three-point rainmaker, no good, and another rebound. Griffith goes into the land of the trees. Jump ball going to be called. Possession stays with Exeter. Six-point Cardinal advantage. Full timeout going to be called by Coach Horn. He wants to talk things over. And this has been all that and a bag of chips. Don't adjust your volume. That is the band that's playing across the way. And I'll tell you what, those drums are pretty loud. They playing over there, Steve? Zeppelin? I think they are. Yep. Little Led Zeppelin. And a good game here in the state of New Hampshire, Division I. Both of these teams perennial playoff contenders. Bishop Guertin looking to take that next step further in the tournament. Coach Holmes, no stranger to success at Exeter High School. As this Blue Hawk program, and it is a program, not just a team, but a program, the things they've done throughout the years, extremely impressive. And it does not appear that either team or either program intend on taking a step back anytime soon. Over the top, it went into the backcourt. Huxley, turnaround, needs help, finds it. Griffith, left-hand dribble, step back, nope. Little two-player game working here. And all kinds of movement there, and a nice make by Griffith. And he has 9 points, 2 above his average. 4-point Cardinal advantage. 5:40 to go in this one. Youssef underneath, no. Kind of went up and did a double clutch in midair. You'll see here on the replay as the pressure came. They lost him on the backside. He got fouled by Brown. That'll be Huxley's, just his first foul to go with his 19 points. Nice make there by Eli Youssef. The senior has his 3rd point. Two out of 2 for the senior. Cards will fall back. Here comes the trap. They get traps set up at every level. Exeter handles it. Griffith bounce pass to the baseline taken by Myers. Myers got it to Brown, and they had the skip pass open, but Brown didn't see it. Now they find it. Good rotation by the Cards. Pull-up jumper is true. And Griffith has come alive here in the second half. He's got 11. Nice backdoor pass, nice reverse layup. McGowan to Fabrizio. And Luca has 10. Griffiths looked like he had something underneath, but Brown with authority. No, the follow-up to the cup. Tomasi cleans the glass. Mr. Windex himself. Got to be careful reaching in on McGowan. McGowan, little pull-up jumper from the free throw line is good. And Connor has 17. Huxley knocks down a jump shot from the elbow. And he leads all scorers with 21. Back and forth action here from the campus of Bishop Guertin. A great high school basketball game between two very well coached, good disciplined teams. Downtown, no good, and Huxley will clear the glass. Good quick hands by McGowan. Spin move up with the left. Nice follow there. I'll tell you, if that ball had been blocked, it may have gone through the wall. There were bad intentions on that one. Youssef cleans it up. Six-point lead for Bishop Guertin. Exeter trying to solve the defense. Handsome man by the Cardinals. Foul will go against Guertin. It'll be Steinbreck. I believe that'll be Andre's fourth foul, if it is on him. Thought they said 15. It is. Andre's fourth personal. Just the one team foul against the Cardinals, two against the Blue Hawks. Huxley, the English on that one. Wow. My extensive vocabulary. Wow. Good control, good touch by McGowan. And he's got 19. 2:35 to go in this one. We'll see if it becomes a game of free throws. Exeter. Downtown, Rainmaker, no good. And a good job on the glass by Woodward. Cards have the numbers. We'll see if they force the issue. They find the trailer, Eli Youssef. It was a 2-on-2. Youssef was trailing through the key. They found him for the layup. Griffith downtown, no. Foul going to be called against the Cardinals. And I think they're calling that on Youssef. Oh, excuse me, they're going to call it against Exeter. So Tomasi looked like, yeah, if you'll watch that back on the replay, it looked like Woodward had positioning, and Tomasi kind of reached around. So we'll set the scene for you. 56-48. It is the final countdown as the music plays and we peek into Coach Horn and the Bishop Guertin huddle. A little trivia question for you, everybody out there. What band sang or played the final countdown? Steve Cody has the right answer, and he wins a Highlight Guy water bottle. It was Europe. For those of you playing at home, congratulations. The final countdown, which would be played at the end of many NBA games back in the Bulls heyday of the 90s. 56-48, 8-point Guertin advantage. .124 seconds to go in this one. Is that right? Yeah, I think I'm right. Or 2:02 for those of you who are not as astute at mathematics as I am. I don't even know if I used that word correctly. Cards will go into the stall, and Exeter are going to have to come out and force the issue. Now here's where not being in the bonus hurts you a little bit. You got to quickly get to those 5 fouls so you can get the ball back. Thibodeau will check out, and Tomasi will check back in. 1:48 to go. They'll throw it all the way into the backcourt. Fabrizio will take his time. He's got 10 seconds to get it over that timeline. Nice job by the Cardinals. They don't have to shoot. No shot clock here in the state of New Hampshire. And they can just take their sweet time and work the ball around the perimeter. Exeter has to foul at some point here. See how close we get to a minute before they take that 5th and final foul. Good free throw shooters are on the floor for the Cardinals, and there's the 5th foul. Now all the guys to foul. That's probably the last one you want to foul, as the senior McGowan will head to the line. That'll go against Tyler Ream. That's his first personal, the team's 5th. Just 1 team foul against the Cardinals. McGowan hits the first. He'll get a second. He leads all BG scorers with 20 points, trailing only Brown for Exeter, who has 23. Now he has 21. Blue Hawks got to make something happen here. 68 seconds to go. 3-point shot, front iron, no good. Griffith came away with the rebound. He'll pull up jumper in the paint, is up and good. They'll extend the pressure now. Griffith has 13 points for the visitors. McGowan needs some help, finds it, and they'll just take their time as they kicked it out to Youssef. He put his back to the Hawks, and he'll head to the line for a pair of free throws. So barring a miracle and missed free throws by the Cardinals, it appears that they're going to get win number 7 on the season. My bad. Youssef misses the first. He'll get a second. Didn't do that on purpose, folks. It's just playing the percentages, playing the numbers here. Exeter throws the ball away. They were looking for a tipped. They said no. So 45.9 to go in this one. Cardinals by 8. Woodward to do the honors in front of his own bench. They come into the backcourt to Fabrizio. And now back to McGowan. McGowan. Bounce pass in the paint. A dangerous one as Griffith stepped in there. That's going to send McGowan to the line for a pair. That will be, looks like Nate Tomasi's 4th personal. McGowan hits the first. He'll get a second. We'll have some numbers for you at the conclusion of this one. 2 out of 2 for the senior. Oh, block shot in the paint. Cards will run. Nice save into the backcourt, out of bounds. Good effort there. Try to keep it alive by Fabrizio, but he couldn't. 10-point advantage for the Cardinals. They'll extend some pressure to make life difficult getting it over the half-court line. Layup up and in by Jackson McDonald. And a timeout called as it's an 8-point Guertin advantage with 18.7 seconds to go in regulation. Let's take a look at some of the scores here from the scorebook. If the game were to end right now, Fabricio would have 10 points. Prescott would have 2 points. This is for BG now. McGowan with 23 points on the evening so far. 7 points for Steinbreck. 8 points for Youssef. And 10 points for Sam Woodward, who's done a great job on the glass tonight as well. For the Exeter Blue Hawks, 13 points for Griffith, 6 points for Jackson McDonald, 6 more points for Nate Tomasi, 4 points for Thibodeau, and leading all of the Blue Hawks scores with 23 is Huxley Brown. So Brown and McGowan leading their respective squads in the scoring column. McDonald going to pick up the foul. And that is going to send McGowan to the free throw line with a chance to add to his totals. As we mentioned, McGowan averages about 26 points a game, just below that right now with 23. Hits the first. 24, chance to get 25 here. Impressive from the free throw line tonight has been McGowan. 2 out of 2 on that trip. 8 out of 10 on the night. No good. Rebound comes to the Cardinals. They probably will not foul. They'll feed the pass down underneath, and that will be Steinbreck. He'll finish with 9 points on that layup, and this one just went final. The Cardinals will move to 7-3 on the evening. The Blue Hawks will fall to 5-5. As we mentioned, this Exeter Blue Hawk team will next host Spalding on the 27th at 6:30. Bishop Guertin will host Salem on the 27th at 6:30. I want to thank you all for joining us here on the Highlight Guy. And both teams will shake hands. You'll get the band playing on. A lot going on here to talk about before we send this one final. We have a Snowmageddon coming Monday night. Anywhere from 12 to 20 inches potentially is the talk. The cold, the wind is blowing outside right now, getting really cold. The AFC Championship game, the Patriots are heading to Denver to play the Denver Broncos. And our past quarterback, Jarrett Stidham, will get the start for the Broncos. That should be a good one. A chance to go back to the Super Bowl under first-year head coach Mike Vrabel, the longest tenured coach in the AFC East right now, as the other 3 coaches from the AFC East have all been fired. It's a pretty tough world out there. Here in the warm confines of the nest, the Bishop Guertin Collegiate Dome, the BG Cardinals pick up win number 7 as they win their 5th straight game, defeating the Exeter Blue Hawks in a highly contested game, 64-52. Good balanced scoring by both teams. Brown leading the Blue Hawks, and obviously McGowan for the Bishop Guertin Cardinals. Again, a clean game, not a lot of fouls in this one till the end when they had to get the ball back via free throws. Both teams playing well above the glass. Really think both of these teams can make a decent run in the postseason. 2 real good head coaches with a good feel for the game, and don't expect this is the last we'll hear from either of these teams. We've gone final here. Want to thank you all for joining us here on the Highlight Guy. For my partner Steve Cody, my name is Jason Roby, reminding you that it is not the critic who counts, but you can always count on the critic. Get those shovels ready, get your snow blowers ready to push. Stay well, be safe, stay warm, and we'll see you next week. Take care. Good night.